do a Powerbomb, issue number 6 from Image Comics. So yeah, we got a lot of flashback here. We got Cobrasun and the fallout that happened after his wife died. We see how he met his wife and stuff. I'm going to be skipping all of that because I'll be honest, I don't really care. I mean, I get why it's here, and it's good that it's here because, again, we're building character and stuff like that. But just for the sake of the review, I feel like that's not all that interesting for you guys. But yeah, we basically get to see what happened after his wife died, and we also saw how he met his wife in the first place. We also cut to the present day, where Lona is unconscious, and this is after Cobrasun and Lona have lost the last match. So I didn't spoil it in the last review I did for this series because I didn't want to spoil the issue itself. I wanted you guys to be able to read it, enjoy it for yourself. But they lost. They lost the tournament. These other two characters instead ended up winning, and then immediately decided to turn against each other because they're under the assumption that only one of them can get the wish instead of both of them being able to bring back a loved one. They assume that only one of them is going to be able to, so they're going to fight each other to the death, and then the winner gets to bring back their loved one. So they're fighting each other while Cobrasun is worried about his daughter on the outside. She's getting put on a stretcher and stuff, and that's when one of the winners tosses out, the male winner tosses out the female winner. She lands on Cobrasun. Then he goes and he's about to do a moonsault off of the turnbuckle onto his former partner when Cobrasun catches him in midair and pile drives him tombstone style into the concrete floor, snaps his neck. This dude's basically done for. And his female partner goes and says, "Sorry, Frank, you were a good partner." She grabs the belt and she's going to bash his head in. But at the same time, Frank grabs a barbed wire bat and he rips the barbed wire out and wraps it around her throat. And so he is strangling her with the barbed wire as she's bashing his head in. And so we cut to the backstage where Lona wakes up. She's going to be okay. She's talking with her dad. She's kind of happy that Cobrasun was her dad because now she realizes that the reason why you were preventing me from wrestling wasn't because you thought I wasn't good enough, but it was because you didn't want me to fall into the same situation that mom did. And he's like, "No, I always thought you were great at wrestling, and I'm sorry I didn't help you grow to be even better and reach your full potential." And that's when the necromancer dude comes out and he tells them that you guys won because the actual winners ended up killing each other. So yeah, they win by default. So we basically have a dodgeball moment where our heroes lose the match, but due to a technicality, they are able to progress to the next stage. So they win, they get the titles, they're happy, they get to bring their mom back. And that's when the necromancer reveals, "It's true I have powers. It's true I can bring back the dead, but my powers are drastically little than what they used to be. And so if I try to bring your mom back, she'll just be a zombie. But there's someone who's able to bring your mom back, but they want something in return. They want to face you in a 2-on-1 handicap match on the grandest stage of them all. And no, it's not WrestleMania. And I'm not going to reveal who wants to challenge them. I will say that there should be no way that they should win. Unless this person is like drastically handicapped. There's no way that Cobrasun and Lona should win this match. But yeah, so if they want to get their mom back, they have to win one more match, and that's going to be the conclusion to this series. But I'm going to stop it there. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I did think it was kind of a cop-out to win by default. I mean, I get where you're going with it. Like, you know, they're the true underdogs now. You're pulling like a dodgeball. But I just think that the default, like the way that they had it happen, that, you know, with the two partners strangling each other and one getting strangled, the other one getting his head bashed in, and then since they both die at the same time, that's how you move on. This is kind of like, okay, that's kind of I don't know how I feel about that. It feels kind of like you're pulling this out of your ass. I wouldn't mind if they lost and then somehow moved on the technicality. I kind of do, but you can win me over. I think Dodgeball did a good way to do that. But then again, Dodgeball had a hilarious way to do that, and it worked because it was a comedy. Here, this series is not a comedy whatsoever, especially at this moment in time where this is super dramatic. I mean, we have them losing and realizing they can't save their mom/wife. We see Cobrasun meeting the love of his life for the first time. We see like the pain of him seeing his daughter possibly dead. So what happened to his wife might have happened to his daughter. So this isn't the perfect time to have your opponents actually killed themselves. So yay, you win. I don't know. It could have been pulled off in a better way, I think. But I did still enjoy the series, and the twist about who they're gonna fight next is pretty interesting, and where they're gonna go from there. But the thing is that I don't see any way how they can win their next fight. And if you try to pull another, well, you didn't beat me, but you showed me your all, and I'm gonna grant you your wish anyways. I wouldn't like that, because that's twice now that they've technically lost and still get what they want. Then again, this is just my theory of what I think is probably going to happen in the next issue. I could be completely wrong. I'm just saying, if that's what you do, then you shouldn't have done this. Because you shouldn't have twice, like in 2 issues back to back, where your heroes lose and still get their prize. But again, I'm assuming about what's going to happen in chapter 7, and you know what they say about assuming. It leads to assumptions. So yeah, that's my one nitpick, I would say. It's not necessarily that they lost. Well, it would be that they lost depending on how the next issue goes. It's also just how they pulled off that even though you lost, you still won in the end. It didn't really click with me in this. It could have been done in a better way, I think. But overall, I do enjoy the issue. Still a really good series, and I'm really looking forward to where it's going to go next. Because, yeah, the next issue is going to be the conclusion. So, excited to see how they're going to finish this. But it's been a good ride so far. But there you go. Do a Powerbomb issue number 6. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you next time. Take care, everybody. Later. So what did you guys think of that video? Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that bell for a notification. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy the video, thank you for watching it this far. And I hope the next video is more to your liking. Feel free to check out the playlist that you guys see. And I hope to see you guys next time. Later.